Hey guys, if you just watched the last video on factoring a difference of two squares, it might have been a little bit hard to follow. So I'm just going to break it down a couple ways for you just to clear up any confusion you may have. So let's take the problem x squared minus 25, which is a difference of squares. So notice that that middle term is missing. So it would be x squared plus 0x minus 25. And what we've been working on is the x a lot. So I need a number or two numbers that multiply to negative 25, but add to 0. So your options would be 5 and negative 5. So we should have x plus 5 and x minus 5, which follows our pattern of difference of squares, which is a plus a number and then a minus a number. So anytime I see a problem that looks like this one with no middle term, I always check to see if it's a difference of squares. So the way I just like to think of it, no, not plus. Definitely not a plus because difference means subtraction. So x squared minus 64. So I know that 64 is a perfect square. So what I like to do is just take the square root of both of those. The square root of x squared is x and the square root of 64 is 8. So then I know I have a binomial of x plus 8 and another binomial of x minus 8 for those factors. We could try another one, 4x squared minus 49. So this one's a little bit different because you have a coefficient in front of your x, which makes it a little bit harder, but your coefficient is also going to be a perfect square. So the square root of 4x squared is going to be 2x, and the square root of 49 is 7. So we have 2x plus 7 and 2x minus 7. Let's try one more. Let's do 16x squared minus 81. So 16 is a perfect square. So if I take the square root of 16, I get 4x. And if I take the square root of 81, I get 9. So your binomials are going to be 4x plus 9 and 4x minus 9. So hopefully this will help you clear up anything that might have been confusing in the video that was linked from the publisher.